Welcome to Tarot Tuesday with Uncommon Methods, your sacred space for intuitive insight, soulful reflection, and mystical guidance. I'm your guide, Jill Marie, intuitive storyteller, soul listener, and keeper of the uncommon. I'm also your host here at Uncommon Methods. Each week, I tune in and pull from a unique combination of decks to explore what's unfolding in our inner and outer world. This week, I'm working with Chakra Wisdom Oracle by Tori Hartman, the ever so uplifting Affirmation cards by Louise, and the timeless classic A.E. Waite Tarot. So in this episode, we explore how to listen to your body's wisdom, what your energy centers might be asking, using affirmations to shift your mindset, tuning in to quiet intuitive nudges, and embracing our unique spiritual rhythm. So whether you're here for clarity, comfort, or cosmic connection, trust that you're exactly where you need to be. Now first, let's ground together. So get yourself comfortable, find your best favorite spot, and we're going to ground together. Let's inhale deeply and hold and exhale. Feel yourself arriving here safe and supported. Keep breathing deeply. And with every inhale, bring in a fresh, cleansing light. And with every exhale, you're releasing everything negative, everything that doesn't align with your highest good. Another deep inhale. Hold it and exhale. You can place a hand on your heart if you'd like. Just know that this is a safe space. There's no judgment, and there's only one rule, which is to allow your mind to dream and believe in the magic within you. So I've already cleansed and cleared all of the decks, but I'm asking now for messages that serve the highest good of everyone watching. May this space be protected, sacred, and full of light. Mother Nature, spirit guides, guardian angels, animal allies, and ancestors from beyond, I humbly ask you to cover us in a beautiful glowing light and connect us to the universal truth. Please ground us in her knowledge. Help us see the truth. Let us hear the wisdom that whispers, even when the world shouts. Another deep breath in. Hold it, and exhale. Everything negative is being released from all of our bodies, and what we are left with is just pure love for ourselves and humanity. So let's get started. We'll start with the chakra deck. This is the chakra deck. Beautiful, beautiful cards. They have just one word on them. They're broken up into different colors: grays, purples, blues, greens, yellows, oranges, red, all for our highest good. What do we need to know for this third week in July? Okay. Gossip. We're going to do two cards, I think. And perseverance. Interesting. So the green is for the heart chakra, and the orange is for our sacral chakra. It's funny that we've got a woman here. She looks like she's got a paintbrush and she's an artist. For some reason, you've got people, evidently this is who they're gossiping about her, is what I'm getting out of that card. So the green cards are about the discovery of the wisdom of your heart. The key words for that are balance, harmony, brotherhood, hope, growth, healing, love, peace, and prosperity. This is the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra, as I said. It relates to matters of the heart. In manifesting, we are always blocked if our heart is not in it. There is something very pivotal about every green card, as though each one indicates a key moment of personal choice. They tell us about the heart of the matter. In this chakra, we decide whether we will proceed or whether things will get kicked back to our yellow chakra, where we spend time thinking without progressing on our decisions. In essence, you will see here whether your heart is truly invested in the actions you are willing to take. Every green card owns the distinction of revealing what happens when you do or don't follow your heart. The questions these cards ask is, what does your heart tell you? So in a brief synopsis, the gossip card is about Charmaine Chartreuse. This card represents the truly open heart with no personal agenda other than love. But it could also indicate the opposite, which is rebellion and denying your true gifts. An ability to follow your heart can appear to others as careless or strange, yet in truth, everyone wishes they had the loving openness of Chartreuse. So there's Miss Chartreuse there. And her, it looks like a mantra, I never met a person I didn't like. So she is eccentric and kind, from her chartreuse greenhouse to her fascination with scarves. She is a topic of town gossip. After her death, the local people discover her incredibly detailed paintings of their town and realize she was an extraordinary artist who painted their lives with love. They feel sadness for never having really known her. So the inspiration is, Charmaine Chartreuse suggests that appreciating differences is key. This card is a warning that you may lose a valued relationship if you do not appreciate what you have. Personal inquiry. Charmaine is about prejudice and misunderstanding. What am I resisting? So the key ideas are uniqueness of others, naivety, support for your vision, lack of appreciation, and refocusing your life. The key words are freedom, dance, and honor. If you wanted to meditate, you visualize someone you may be judging harshly. You notice how powerful your negative feelings are. You picture yourself in a room with that person and you tell them what you like about them. If you run out of things to say, start repeating them. You can accept this person as they are. Allow them to tell you things they like about you. When they finish, thank them for coming. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I say that a lot, I know. But if it's interesting, that means that it's keeping my mind on it. I don't want to run away from it. If I'm not interested in it, kind of like this, if your heart's not in it, you're not going to do it. So I think that's true for everybody. So let's be like Miss Chartreuse and see the town the way it's supposed to be seen. Beautiful and perfect, exactly how they are, even if they don't like us. Moving on to perseverance. Kind of looks like the butterfly that we had last week. Or was it a couple weeks ago? But so the orange cards are the sacral chakra. They're where you learn to observe your emotions. The overall impression of these cards is that it's emotional. The key words are active, motivating, optimistic, emotional, sociable, enthusiastic, affectionate, and humanitarian. You can manifest your intentions here in the orange. Now that card at a glance is about Saint Apricot. So I'm assuming this must be Saint Apricot. Oh, excuse me. This is perseverance. So that is a carrot-colored cloak. This card refers to movement and true feelings. Focus on that which supports you. You may have a heightened emotional state, and this card can inspire or discourage you. You are being offered a way of getting something back on track. So persevere, persevere, persevere. Don't give up. That's the message that's coming through from Spirit for me. Don't quit before the miracle. If you ever talk to or you hear stories from a lot of our, the tech people that have come up with different visions, the chat GPT, the computers, from scientists. Anybody that is successful now, they will tell you that they almost gave up, but their perseverance kept them on in the game. And then next thing you know, bam, their miracle happened, their success happened. You hear these people where even like Jim Carrey wrote himself a $1 million check and saw himself getting it but he was broke. But his perseverance got him to where he's at, and now he lives the life he wants. Takes jobs that he wants. Works when he wants to. But so the legend of Shannon's carrot-colored cloak is a gift from a famous stage actress, and she wears it always as a symbol of her own talent. One day, frustrated by the sacrifices she has made in her long pursuit of success, Shannon throws out the cloak and gives up her acting career. The great goddess tries to convince Shannon to put the cloak back on and stay the course, but she doesn't listen. Just around the corner, had she persevered, was great success. So the inspiration that we can take is when we do our chosen work, we are serving the highest order. If we stop, we upset the universal balance. What you work toward will materialize. You may not see it, but it does lie ahead. The personal inquiry: can I ignore the feelings that would sidetrack me? Will I let go of fear and persevere? The key idea: breaking through, unseen help at work, feeling taken for granted, overcoming doubts. And the key words are steadfast, success, and miracles. If you wanted to meditate, imagine yourself walking along a path, wrapped in a cloak. You reach a glass wall. Through the glass, you can see your goals. You step forward and pass through the wall. Your cloak falls to the ground. Staying with your past, let it go. You do not need it anymore. So let's keep persevering so that we can step through our success and be able to drop that cloak of our past. Imagine that that is our old life and we're stepping into our new life. We've got help on the other side. And if we all remember that, our lives might be a lot easier. You know, trust our gut, trust ourselves, trust that there are people looking out for us. Amazing. Okay, so this is Louise Hayes. It's just, 12 cards. It's a deck for greater calm, balance, and ease. On the inside, it says, I let go of all negativity that rests in my body and mind. I relax. So, like I said, there's only 12 cards. There's messages on both sides. Let's just see what message we get this week of July. We're gonna pick this one. Green and pink. Financial security puts me at ease and makes me feel good about my future. So if we keep working towards perseverance, that's going to happen for us. Persevere. Don't worry about the gossip. Don't worry about what anybody else says. If you dream it, you can make it happen. All right, all right, all right. Let's be moving forward. So now we're also using the tarot deck by A.E. Waite. These are some beautiful cards. It's kind of like got a little rainbow to it. And then on the other side, just this tarot. So let's see what we get for this third week in July. Now remember, we do a 5-card draw. The first card is the theme of this third week of July. The second is what we need to release. The third is what we're going to embrace. The fourth is the support that's available. And the fifth is the outcome or our soul's lesson. So let's see what we got for this third week in July for our group here. Page of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Let's just put these up here for now. I'm gonna pick this one, the Ace of Wands. And our Ace of Swords. And the final one will be the Seven of Swords. So we got a lot of swords, a lot of wands. So the theme of the week is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, you know, the Pentacles suit, they're about having fun, really, basically. Sorry, I got a little tickle in my throat all of a sudden. But the page is newly inspired. He's a student. He's got a commitment to learning. So that's what our theme is. Let's learn something this week. What we need to release is the King of Pentacles. He enjoys the good life, food, drink, and leisure. He's financially secure, which ties into our affirmation card. If you look at the card, I mean, look at it. He's surrounded by opulence. He's got his kingdom behind him. Everything is laying around him. He's got the pentacle here. He's got a staff. But he's very opulent. Has everything that he needs. And that's what we need to release. Maybe, I'm getting a feeling of we can't have the good life if we don't release what doesn't serve us. If we don't persevere, because there's gossip and other things, and I'm taking this is our negative stuff. This is the things that could stop us. But these are the things that if we stick with it, if we hold true to our gut, to our dreams, we will persevere. So that's what we need to release. The third card was the Ace of Wands. It's a cloud. But on his wand, he's got growth. So the Ace of Wands is about new beginnings. It's a creative spark. Fertile ideas. Again, you live your best life no matter what anybody else is saying to you. And we're embracing our inspired actions, our new beginnings. We want to be creative. We want to create a new life. That's what we're going to embrace this week. Now, this is what we're supposed to look at as our support. It's another wand, more greenery. He's got a crown on top. So the Swords Ace is a little bit different. It's a fresh start though. The Ace is our fresh start. So it's a sudden opportunity or idea clarity. So if you've got something going on, don't let this stuff hold you back. Go persevere into it. If you can dream it, you can have it happen. You can make it happen. That's exactly what we're talking about. Doing the things anyway. So the swords, their element is air. It's the mind, thoughts, communication. If you can think it, do it. So our final card is the Seven of Swords. That is our soul lesson. The seven is secret plans, abandoning ship. And again, I said, so the sword suit is all about the mind, thoughts. And when you bring in the 7 number, the 7 is, like I said, the beginning. So if you can, go against all of what everybody else is telling you. If you feel it, dream it. Don't give up. Keep going if everything is stacked against you. If you can dream it and you can see it, it will happen for you. There may be struggles. I mean, this person is carrying seven swords and he left the other 2 there, right? He can only carry 5. So only do what you can do. Don't push yourself past your limits. Don't worry about what other people say. Because those people that are talking bad about you are going to be the first people that are at your door saying, oh my God, I can't believe you really did it. Or they're going to be too afraid to come to you and tell you that, but you're going to know, hey, those people told me I couldn't do it, I'm going to do it anyway. remember, the page tells us be a student, be committed to learning. And the king is telling us be cautious. Be sensible, and it's okay to be slow in your progress. Slow and steady wins the race. Look at the turtle. He won the race. He was slow. He went at his own pace. He didn't pay attention to what other people were doing around him. It wasn't like, oh, they have more than me. No, he kept right on at it. And then the ace, remember, it's telling us that we have new beginnings. Use that creative spark. Fertile ideas. That's that greenery coming out of there. That's what we need to embrace, is our new beginnings, our creative spark, and our fertile ideas. The support that we have in the Ace of Swords, that's the fresh start. That's a sudden opportunity. As long as we're persevering and we keep at it, that's when the opportunities come. Don't give up and throw your coat off before it's too late. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be crazy if you went right on through it and then somebody else picked up your stuff and then they succeeded at doing exactly what you were close to? So just remember, times will be tough, times can be hard, but if you stay with it, you're going to persevere. And your financial security, it can't come if you've given up. If you've given up, you're not going to have any financial security. If you're working towards financial security, look at it this way. You don't need all the makeup. You don't need all the fancy, dancy jewelry. You don't need any of that stuff because you can't take any of that stuff with you. So if you're worrying about staying, like keeping up with the Joneses, don't do that. Look at your financial security as I have a home, I've got a car. And if you don't have any of those things, be okay with that too. Not everybody has to drive. Not everybody needs a fancy car. Not everybody needs a big house. There's people around the world that are living in huts and they're happy all the time because they choose to be happy. They're not looking outside of themselves to find it. They're persevering right where they're at. And they know in the long run, you can't take any of the stuff with you. So I'm hoping that you guys will persevere, that you will work through everything, and that those new beginnings, those bright ideas, that you'll think about them, and you'll use fertile ideas to grow things. That somebody will finally cure cancer, that somebody will cure the deadly diseases that we have, Parkinson's, dementia. You might have that goal inside of you and not even know it. Give yourself a chance. So this week's message is don't give up on yourself, don't give up on your dreams. Stay with it, stay the course. And it's okay to, veer off your path as long as you can see it. You got to sometimes jump off the roadblocks. You got to look out for these things that are in your way. You just go around them. I hope today's message has brought you insight, peace, or that gentle nudge your soul needed. If you felt connected to the messages today, I hope that you'll like this video, you'll subscribe for more content, and share it with somebody who might need a little spiritual love. Thank you for joining me for another Tarot Tuesday with Uncommon Methods. Keep listening to your soul. It always knows. And remember, the methods may be uncommon, but your magic is all your own. Stay open, stay grounded, stay you. Remember, if you like the content, please comment down below if you want me to use a particular deck. Anything. Just let me know how you're doing out there. Stay true to you, but mainly, stay uncommon. Till next time, take care of yourselves and stay happy.